We also wanted to share a message about COVID-19 pandemic that's going on. A lot of people are in confusion or misinformed that this pandemic does not exist anymore, but that's not the truth, because we see people in the hospital and clinic getting exposed to this pandemic, this virus, and suffering from this virus. The best thing you can do at this point is to follow the CDC recommendation, which is getting your vaccine booster if you already finished the primary series. If you are 65 years and older, you can get a booster if it has been 2 months since you got your last COVID-19 vaccine. So our community need to be proactive and also get the vaccine and do all the prevention things that are necessary. For schools and college students that are going back to school, this virus is still going on in the community, and it's also changing its variants. There's a new variants going around, and getting prevention like wearing face masks. If you are going to be in a large community gathering, especially the state fair that is going on right now, even though it's not a requirement, if you are going to public with a lot of gathering, wearing mask, getting vaccinated is the best thing you can do right now. For any question regarding this, IOPA, our door is always open. You can always reach out to through our email and social media, and we'll be happy to help you.
Hello, my name is Aisha Ahmed, and I am a physician assistant at Mayo Clinic working in cardiovascular diseases. And I have a Master's of Physician Assistant Studies from the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and also a Master's of Public Health from the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
My name is Mohammed Nur. I'm a clinical pharmacist with Fairview Pharmacy, and currently working as a IOPA board of member, executive board member.
So I am a recent graduate, and as a part of my Master's of Public Health project, I partnered with IOPA, the International Oromo Health Professional Association, and I decided I'm really passionate about cardiovascular disease. Cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death and mortality in the United States, and it disproportionately affects patients of minority, especially African American communities, including the Oromo community. In that patients from the Oromo culture are underdiagnosed and underscreened for cardiovascular diseases. Cardiovascular diseases can be broken down into different types of diseases. So there's high blood pressure, there's coronary artery disease, which is when the arteries that line your heart are blocked with plaque, and that can lead to a heart attack. There's valvular heart diseases, which is one of the 4 valves of your heart is leaky or really calcified. And many more components of heart disease, but those are the main ones. And so as part of my public health project, because minority communities are underrepresented and underscreened for heart diseases, that means it has a greater impact on them. So they're more likely to be hospitalized and to unfortunately die of cardiovascular disease. And so I partnered with IOPA, and we collaborated with the Ebenezer Oromo Evangelical Church, and we hosted an educational session in which we just raised awareness about the different types of heart disease, specifically valve disease in our communities. And now Mohammed Nur will talk more about the upcoming initiatives that we have planned.
Yeah, so when Aisha came to us with their project, we are excited because this is what we wanted to do for our community. We know the problem firsthand, so we wanted to start from awareness creation about valvular heart disease specifically. We started from Ebenezer Oromo Evangelical Church, but our plan is to continue doing at different churches around the Twin City, as well as masjids and all community centers that we can reach out to. The first thing we wanted to do, like I mentioned, was awareness creation, where we go to the community, educate them how to prevent, and if it passes that, they can also seek for treatment. So we focused on education. The next part we are working on is on a screening event. On this coming November, we're going to start screening for valvular heart disease for people that are 50 years and older. Those are the people who are high risk for valvular heart disease. So we want to start from them and at least get some data as to how many people in our community are suffering from this disease. Then on, we plan to hold a health fair, which is basically having a session, a one-to-one or a group session with our community members to answer their, question around. It can be diabetes, heart failure, or any cardiovascular issue, and also mental health. So we're really excited as IOPA, having a partner with Aisha and also Minneapolis Heart Institute to provide us with volunteers and people that are professional in doing these things. Today, what I really want to emphasize is if you live in the metro area and also, around, the suburbs of Minneapolis, we want the community to know that we are holding a screening session for valvular heart disease, which is costly if you were to go to a hospital and get it done yourself. We want these people to come to Oromo Ebenezer Oromo Evangelical Church in November, which will post the date and the place on our website, IOPA, and other social media. We want them to come and attend the educational session and also screen for valvular heart disease.
So, just a little bit more information about that. Right now, the event is set to be on Sunday, November 5th. We're hoping for the hours around 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. for screening. The screening is an echocardiogram. That's a fancy word for ultrasound of the heart. So if you've ever seen a pregnant person get an ultrasound of their baby, it's similar, except it's over the heart. And it's a non-invasive. There's minimal risks for the exam, basically no risks. What we do is we put a probe over your heart and we're able to look at very good pictures of the heart, pictures of the valve, pictures of the different chambers of your heart, and that can give us really good information about your heart health. And this is normally around a $2,000 exam that we're offering for free for patients over the age of 50. So it's just a very good screening just to have a good knowledge of your heart health. If we do see something concerning, we'll refer you to a cardiologist or to your primary care physician for further diagnostic testing. And so that is what we plan to host on November 5th. But like Mohammed Nur mentioned, there's going to be more information on the IOPA website. If you would like more information or if you would like to attend the screening, you can contact either me or Mohammed Nur. My direct email is Ahmed, AHMED, 376 at UMN, University of Minnesota, UMN.edu.
Yeah, you can also reach out to me through my email, Yesuf, YESUF, 009 at d.umn.edu. We thank you. We want to see as many people as we can on that day in November at Oromo Ebenezer Evangelical Church. More activities to come, more educational and screening session to come for health professionals who live around the Twin City. I want all of you guys to join IOPA and be part of this movement and be part of helping your community and contributing to this community that we owe so much, and we love this community. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you.